Hey everybody, welcome to the iProv vlog. This is Jordan Smith. As always, I've got Patrick Laughlin with me. How are you, Pat?
I'm doing great, Joe. How are you?
I'm doing good. What are we going to talk about today?
Well, I think that this is something that most business owners aren't talking about, at least not publicly. But I know that it's in the back of every business leader's mind right now. How are you taking care of yourself when it's your job to take care of other people? There's tons of uncertainty right now. We're seeing it with our people. They're worried about everything. And a lot of our job is just to stay positive and make sure that they worry about the things that are important to moving the business forward. But there's a lot to sort of be anxious about right now, and including for us. And so I just wanted to sort of talk to you and maybe, see what other people are doing to sort of take care of themselves when they're giving all their energy to making sure other people stay positive and feel some relief from the anxiety.
Well, that's a big deal because also a lot of people out there who are watching this that are in a leadership position, you know that your job sometimes is to shield the really scary stuff from your team members. So self-care is super important. Sometimes I'm a big believer of like fake it till you make it, just smile and, what's the thing? Today's the only Wednesday we're going to get this week. Goofy things like that kind of bring me up. I like those type of deals. What are some of the things that we do, Pat, here at iProv?
Well, obviously, personally, there's some things that I'm doing. Obviously, I'm exercising a little more. I've got a little meditation routine in the morning. I've got some things that sort of put me in the right state of mind and help me with emotion management. But one of the things that I love that we do is, we have a little text thread with the leadership of our company on it where we share funny stuff or interesting links. Honestly, sometimes it gets a little dark. It's stuff that our employees wouldn't really understand. But when you're in that sort of leadership position, you can sometimes have a little bit of dark humor that is just for you. And it's a nice way to sort of bond, and it works like a pressure valve. So yeah, that's one of the things that we've been doing as a leadership team.
Yeah, we also picked up a new hobby as a leadership team. We started an investment club.
Absolutely.
Where we're looking at some stocks and just a different excuse to kind of get together at the end of the night and review stuff. Zoom calls with friends and family. I mean, you mentioned working out a little bit more and, going for walks and just getting out there and trying to find some sort of routine where you're not stuck at your desk for 14 hours a day because work is now where you live,
Well, and I think that's really tempting, especially for leaders. It's really tempting, especially if your business is struggling, to just keep looking at the numbers, to keep playing with things until you feel comfortable. And the truth is that, they're not going to get better just by playing with them or just staring at them all night. You'd probably be better served by getting a good night's sleep and starting fresh tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's the other thing I think is really important right now too is, sleep. It's really easy at the end of a long day to sort of become a potato in front of Netflix and then stay up all night. But I really do think it's important to build that good sleep routine. Nothing helps me manage sort of emotions and stress more than sleep.
Yeah, I mean, especially right now when people's vacations are getting canceled, it seems like at home you would have more downtime, but I know with me and everybody that we've talked to, it seems like they're having less downtime.
And then you add things like, kids' school starts as soon as my wife and I's work day ends. And so you've got a whole another couple of hours worth of things to do that have to get done, that are really important, but it does sort of add to it. But like I said, there's the great thing that's come out of this, at least for me, is I do get to spend a lot more quality time with my kids. We like to go on walks during the day. Every once in a while, we'll go out in the backyard and play horse, or just something to sort of get your mind off of it and recenter yourself. So
Sure. Well,
I'm sure the puppy likes you being home more too, Joe.
sometimes it might be a little bit stressful for him. He's over here looking at me right now. But yeah, I mean, that's important. You got to take care of yourself, because I think we're gonna, as we're in this for a little bit longer, I feel like we're gonna see a lot more burnout, just because, again, we talked about this before. Your office is now where your life happens. So, but good tips, business owners, leaders out there, even employees, treat yourself. It's okay. All right, thanks, Pat.
Thanks, Joe. It's good to see you. Hey, if anybody out there has any good tips for us, leave them in the comments. We'd love to know what you guys are doing to sort of take care of yourselves during all of this.
Absolutely.
Maybe we'll learn something, Joe.
Yeah, please do, because I'm trying to find ways too. So, all right, thanks everybody.
Thanks, everybody.